Hello, everybody. This is Minister TB, and I want to welcome you to another episode of the Minister's Toolbox, where I share tech tips from ministers and other faith leaders that is geared towards the unique needs of the small church because I believe that you could be small yet have a big impact. Today, I want to talk to you about Dial My Calls. Dial My Calls is a service, a mass communication tool that is used to communicate through text, through call or voice, and through email, all in one platform. And throughout the years, this is a service that I have gone to that has been really valuable to me in my ministry. And so I want to share this tech tool with you today because, again, it is well rounded in its communication system. What I have discovered is when it comes to communication, people are different. So some people are email people, some people like text, some people prefer a voicemail. They prefer to hear a personal call or have a personal call. And so what I want to do is just walk you through why I like Dial My Calls. There are other services that are out there, but again, Dial My Calls allows you to communicate in multiple platforms. And so what I want to do is I want to show you Dial My Calls now so you can kind of get an idea of how this service works. So here is the Dial My Calls website. It says the ease to use mass notification system. Just a really user-friendly, easy to use tool for bulk communication. So let's go in. I'll just log in here. Well, I actually need to go up here to log in. We're logged in here. All right, so when you come into Dial My Calls, I'm just gonna walk you through. This is the homepage, but for my purpose, what I want to do is just walk you through how to set up a broadcast. But before I do that, I just want to show you basically here your contacts. And the cool thing about that I like about Dial My Calls, you'll see it here in the group section. You'll see this little MailChimp logo, and you can see it integrates with MailChimp. So if you want to do more targeted, direct marketing with MailChimp, where you're able to, have all of the features with MailChimp, you could see that it integrates with MailChimp. And that's one of the reasons why I like this service is because, MailChimp allows email, but then you can use Dial My Calls to do the phone and the text portion for a fully well-rounded communications platform. And the cool thing is because it syncs, anything that you add here, any contact that you add here will be added to MailChimp, and anything you add on MailChimp will go back into Dial My Call. So it's pretty cool feature. One of the things that you could do is you could actually pre-record your broadcast. So here are all the broadcasts that I've done. I've been using this since about 2011, 2012. And so you can see that I have several announcements here. You could actually select one of these announcements and send it out. So you could actually pre-record the announcement and then send it out. We're going to go to new broadcast here so you can see it. And then you have a choice. You can decide if you want to do a voice or if you want to do a text. And right now what we're going to do is just walk through the voice because that is the little bit more complicated way to do it. And so I just want to just show you. It just has a few more steps than text. So I want to walk you through that first. So let's go voice, go next. Then you want to go to groups. And I'm going to go to my test group that I made up for this. And I'm going to go next. Then you have several options that you could do. You could select a caller ID. I'm just going to select that as my caller ID, that phone number there. What you could do is you actually have several options. Some of you may remember an old service called like Phone Tree. This is basically like Phone Tree on steroids and the electronic version of Phone Tree. So it gives you ability to do polling over the phone. It costs a little bit more, but you could also push to leave a message. You could push to talk, push to repeat. All of these different features are a part of the package that it has. So let's just go to next real quick. Then what I showed you, the voicemails, you could just select voicemail from here. The voice, it does have a cost to it, and you'll see this is a minute and 20-second voicemail here. This is 14 seconds there. It shows you how long your voicemail is, and the cool thing about recording it is that you could try to squeeze it down so you will save as much money as possible. Depending on which side of the service you use, there are two sides of it. There's let me just show you that since I'm talking about it now. There's a monthly package that you can use, and go to view plan so you can see that, where you will pay for 1 to 25 numbers. So you have 1 to 25 members, $7.49 a month. If you have 51 to 100 people, it's $34.99 a month. And that, I believe, allows you to both text and call for $34.99 a month, which actually isn't too bad if you were in the 50 to 100 range. You could pay as you go. So for $10, you get 140 credits, and a credit, you can see down here, is equal to 1 30-second call or 1 text message. And so that's what each credit is worth. And so $10 gives you 140 credits. Let's go back here now. So we would select the file that you want to broadcast. Go from there. You could send it now. You could send it later. You could, one of the cool things is you could select the time zone that you wanted to go, Pacific, Eastern, Atlantic, whatever it might be. And you can also do it recurring. So like, let's say right now, one of the things that I'm doing is every Saturday morning I'm sending a bulk call to my church, and that's a reoccurring message that is going out every week, just to let them know the announcements for the week. So if you were going to send it now, you say send now, next, and then it would tell you what the cost is. It's going to be 21 for the 7 contacts selected. 21 credits would be used, and then you would send the broadcast right now. We're obviously not going to do that, but that's pretty much how it would work. The other cool thing I like about Dial My Calls, before I show you that, let me go to New Broadcast and just walk you through the text side. So you go text here, select text, go next. We go to groups, and then when we do that, select that group, next, and then you could do the keyword. When you set it up, it's going to have a keyword that would show up for your people, so they would know the messages from you. That's from a previous church that I set it up for. You can upload a previously created text, or you could type a new text message here, press next, then select the keyword, boom. And then you can send it now, send it later, or make it recurring. So pretty much the same setup. All right, let me show you something else I like about Dial My Calls. Dial My Calls, ready to go here. So Dial My Calls, it's the app there. You can see it has the same contact group that is online. through your computer. Same thing that's right there on your phone. Same recordings. You can see it right there. And then forgot that it has the reports feature, so you could see actually how many. Let's just go into that so you can see that. You can see who had live answer, voicemail, so on and so forth, which is pretty cool. I think that's a great feature. Anyway, so you can set up the broadcast, same thing as you would do online. You could do it from the cell phone. But one of the things I like about that is because I've been in several situations where I have been away from the office, wasn't able to get to a computer, and I'm able to do the broadcast directly from the app. And so it's something that is, I think, is a really great feature. And so I just want you all to be aware of that, and just know that that is something that you can use as a part of the Dial My Calls suite. All right, so that is Dial My Calls. I hope that that might be a tech tool that you could use for your ministry. It is something that has been great for me over the years, and I hope that is something that can work for you. Again, this is Minister TB. I want to remind you to please subscribe to the Minister's Toolbox. If you have any tech questions that you have, feel free to go ahead and send me an email at ministertb@gmail.com. If you have any ideas of something that is a tool that you use for your ministry, which you would like other pastors and faith leaders to know about, feel free to also email me at ministertb.com. And until next time, let's continue to use the resources that are out there to make sure the gospel goes to the world. Minister TB out.